Hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to my channel. So glad to have you here. Well, today, you can look at my channel and notice that I don't cook many chicken thighs. I've been trying to shop smarter, and I find chicken thighs sometimes are a little rich for my system, but I bought some boneless, skinless chicken thighs for a good price, and I have been wanting to make a chicken and rice casserole in the oven. Well, that's what I had planned, and today I've changed my mind completely. Now I want to make a honey garlic glazed chicken thigh. I'm not sure if you can do it. I'm sure you can do it without the skin. It may be better with the bone and skin on, but we're going to try it this way. And this is what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. And I thought I'd bring you along. I enjoy cooking with you guys, but I'm going to kind of make up the sauce as we go. So we'll season the chicken first, and then we'll get busy with the sauce. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for stopping by. And hopefully it'll be delicious. I have some good spices anyway, so let's just say that this is one breast, and I cut it in half, and then I cut it in half again. And these are, some of these are really puny, and some of them are larger. Anyway, I trimmed them the best I could, but I'm not going to put any salt because the sauce has a lot of soy sauce. So I'm just, basically, I just went through my seasoning cabinet and just grabbed like onion powder. Put some onion powder. You want to make sure you season your meat. And these are, I took these out about 30 minutes ago. You want them to be a little bit at room temperature before you cook them. Oh, and this is all the garlic I chopped to make this recipe. Next tip, you might want to buy garlic that's already peeled when you make this recipe. I started with the 40 cloves of garlic chicken. I was going to do that one. So then it kind of evolved into this one. So we'll see. But I already made my rice. So that's good. And I'm going to add just a pinch of thyme. I just like a little bit of, that's almost too much. Just, I mean, a light dusting. And you could probably put that in the sauce. But some black pepper. Sometimes I rub the meat with oil before I do this, and sometimes I don't. I'm going to use a stainless steel pan. So on my chicken's once it cooks, I'm going to add a couple ingredients, and I'm going to cook the sauce separately and just pour it on top. And hopefully this all works out. And I'm going to do smoked paprika for the flavor and also for the color. Now, and sometimes I don't like the way this comes out. I'm going to say I would like to rub it with oil, then rub my seasoning. I might have to rub it with my hands. I want it spread out nice so it has a pretty color. You could probably use regular paprika also. This one's... And let's see what I have. A little parsley. I want a little parsley for color. You could put this on after, before. I'm probably going to put it on both times. And I'm in a little bit of a rush, so... Okay, let's flip them over. You know what? I am going to take the time. I'm going to rub this in a little bit. And then wash my hands. Because I don't want it to fall all over the plate. I'm going to rub that paprika in really well. The best I can. My chicken's pretty dry. Okay, rub that parsley around. You don't want to waste it, and it gets all sticky. I like to put parchment on. Okay, flip them over. See, I tried to trim most of the fat, but it's okay if you have a little bit of fat. It gives you good flavor. But it'll add to the sauce. And the chicken breast is fairly thin. Okay. So that looks good. Let me wash my hands and we'll do the other side. I'm sorry I don't have a clean hand because the camera off. Okay. Now, just do the same thing over again. And I love onion powder. Oh, that looks good, Ella. Ella went shopping today. She's almost out of school.
Hey guys.
How much longer, Ella, do you have?
garlic powder?
Actually, if I don't go to the next week, then tomorrow's my last day, actually.
Oh, wow. We have lots of projects she's going to be doing, maybe.
Do a lot of hard work.
Black pepper. I always like to use black pepper. You know I love black pepper. And I don't have the best. Sometimes these things work really well and sometimes it doesn't. Alright, that's good. I'm not going to do the thyme on this side. I'm just going to work with. I'm almost out of smoked paprika. Put a little bit of this for color. It just makes it a really pretty color. Especially having the skin on chicken breast. It makes it a really pretty color. And you know, you could probably bread these and make a coating for the sauce. That would probably be good. And put the sauce on right before you want to eat it so it doesn't get soggy. My smoked paprika is a little sticky at the bottom. This was a whole pack. I forgot to see how many pounds. I apologize. And I already threw the chicken packet outside because my garbage comes tomorrow. Ella, would you write smoked paprika on the list, please? Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. I just poured out a bunch on this one. That one's going to be pretty. All right.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to let this sit on the side for a little while and let the seasoning soak in just for a little while. Let me wipe my hands with this paper towel. And let me get situated again. Oh, I forgot my parsley. A little bit of parsley. That's good. Okay. So we'll be back when we start the sauce. And we're going to start heating up our pan. I'm going to start on the sauce. And I don't have any measurements, or I'm just going to kind of guess, actually. I'm going to turn my fire on. And I'm going to start with soy sauce. I'll probably measure as best as I can. Let me get a measuring cup. Oh my goodness, don't look in my cabinet. And I want to make sure I have enough, but not, you know, too much. So I know I'm going to need soy sauce and honey for sure. And I would use low sodium, but I'm out. So let's just start with, this is going to take forever. I'm sorry. I have quite a bit of chicken, and I want a little bit of extra sauce because I want something for my rice. I can't see. Let's start with a half cup if I ever get there. I'm so sorry, I should have taken the plastic off. Alright. Now I think I'm going to do, and I have some spoons so we can taste it as we go. Some honey. And I'm sure you could sweeten it other ways with brown sugar. Yes. Okay. I'm going to add about a half cup of honey. I'll make sure I scrape it out. And then I'm going to use a little ketchup. I've never made a sauce like this, but I saw someone doing it. And I was going to add a tiny bit of chicken stock, but I wanted to get a little bit thicker. If I don't have the time to boil it down, I'm going to thicken it myself. Let's add just a little bit of ketchup. And I think you could probably use vinegar instead of ketchup, but I'm going to add the ketchup because it might add a nice tang. And I'm only going to add about 1/4 of a cup of that to start with. And then I'm going to add instead of a bunch of ketchup, I'm going to add my new favorite ingredient that I found again the other day, which is chili sauce. This one, I love this in about every kind of cuisine there is. You can make cocktail sauce out of this. I'm just going to add, whoops. Oh well. Now it's going to taste like chili sauce. We're just going to pour it in there. That was probably almost half of a cup, but not quite. And to make it a little spicy, I could add one of those Thai chilies we have. And I think I might do that. Let's stir it around. I think it's going to be really, really good. But I might need a whisk. It's going to be rich. I could either add a little sriracha or I could add one of the Thai chilies. And I think I'm going to add one of the Thai chilies.
Oh boy.
These are the ones we grew. My husband grew them actually, and I put them in this jar dried, and they're pretty hot. I just take the stem off, and then I just break it in half, and I leave the seeds in. And usually one is not too bad. It really depends on. They're all different, to be honest with you. Okay, oh, we're gonna turn the heat up. Get it going. We got to get it going. Where's my whisk? Let's get a little rubber one. And I'm not going to add any garlic powder because I have a lot of garlic we're going to cook. And on this side, over here on the other side of the stove, I'm going to start heating up this pan so I can sear my chicken. Uh-oh, sorry. Ella's playing with the tripod.
I'm sorry.
All right, let me give this a little taste. I might add some chicken stock. Oh, man. That's salty. It's good,
Didn't you say, well... Okay.
but it needs more honey. And I probably should use brown sugar or something.
But honey's natural, and it's
Yeah.
not sugar. It's like natural sugar, so it's better for you, actually. But taste-wise...
Actually, I would prefer, you know what we need? A little water, probably.
Okay. Well,
Let me see it, taste it now.
how much?
I have some chicken stock, but it may have too much salt in. I'm not sure.
Is this much good?
It's very good, but it's a little too strong. So we're going to add some water. It's got a good flavor. It needs black pepper. Just a little bit. And if I use all my husband's honey, he's going to kill me. Not really, but he won't be happy.
Yeah, don't take that literally.
This is a special one we found. No, I don't remember where we get this one, but...
Did we get it at a flea market? Not a flea market, a farmer's market?
So remember, you don't want to salt your chicken because you don't need to. So I'm going to put this on medium heat and I'm going to cook this down a little bit. Let's close all the lids. I think that's good. Oh, you know what? I forgot to taste it with the water in
Where's
it.
this go to? Soy sauce.
Yeah, it's still good. It's strong, but I'll figure it out. I'm going to let it cook a little bit. I don't want it to burn. Okay, I'm going to move the tripod over, and I got this one heating up. And I'll let you, what I'm going to do is turn this one up. Okay, this is my big burner, can you see? And we'll keep an eye on the sauce. And I think I'm going to add, I was thinking I don't know if I want to add olive oil or canola oil. I guess I'll just do olive oil. And my skin, I don't have any skin on my chicken, so I need quite a bit. So we're going to sear that chicken. And once I sear it, and it's completely cooked, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to cook that, cook that garlic up really nice. So let me heat my pan up and I'll be right back. Okay, my pot's hot. It's actually smoking, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit because I don't want to burn it. And I'm going to put the thickest pieces in first. You know, you could just eat this chicken if you had a little salt just like this. Put some onions and garlic and a little chicken stock and make your little gravy with rice. That'd be delicious too. Just a good old, with carrots, just a good old, I have a chicken stew video, and I'm not kidding when I tell you it's the best chicken stew I ever made. It was so good. I need some more olive oil right there. And this will make a mess on your stove, by the way. I'm going to try to tip these in. I don't know if I will be able to. No, it might burn a little bit, the paprika, actually. It'll make a good flavor with a little bit of brown stuff at the bottom. It's going to be close. I chose this spot because it's got a lot of surface area. These chicken breasts are going to cook in not even probably 5 minutes. But you can see the oil already is getting so much flavor, which is my favorite thing. But I do burn it sometimes. Not really, it just looks burnt, but I don't really burn it. I'm excited to try chicken thighs. Because they do have a little bit more flavor. Alright, I turned it down just a little bit. So I'm going to clean my pan. So I'm going to put it on medium. About medium. Yeah, just decided medium. Oh, we tasted the sauce. It's doing really nicely. I added just one drop of this. Let me show you. This is and if you haven't looked at the chicken salad video, we're addicted to the chicken salad. Anyway, I made the chicken 2 times in this stock, and I'm gonna make another chicken salad tomorrow with this same stock. So I poured a little bit of that in the sauce. Let me show you the sauce. It's bubbling a little bit. So I'm just cooking it very low, making sure it doesn't burn. I'm just gonna cook it down to see if it'll reduce a little bit. Now we're getting excited though for supper, so. And you know what? I'm gonna move it to I wanted to be able to show you guys. So I'm gonna move it to you don't want to get honey on your stove. I'm gonna move it to the back burner because that's where the smallest one is. I'm gonna turn it on low. Okay, well there's the chicken. Oh, and it smells good already. I'll give you a close up. Oh, that was a close up. There. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And then when I come back, I'll show you the right. A couple of pieces. The chicken breasts brown really quickly. They're just about cooked. So let's go ahead and just check it out. I just want a good color. It's on medium high. I might have it a little bit too high. I always kind of get in a rush. See, some of it's browner than other pieces.
It's boiling in over right now.
Yeah. Oh, this pot is hot. It's not sticking, that's good. And I'll just keep flipping until I get the color that I want. But you don't want it to be, you want to make sure it's cooked through and through. Alright. Looks good. Okay, I'm getting a little black here on my skillet, so I'm taking my chicken out because I need to deglaze this pot. We don't want to ruin what we've created, and I'm about to do that. So, and this is very messy, by the way, but hopefully it'll be worth it. I'm going to deglaze with just a little bit of my chicken stock, and it'll cook out. And I need a spoon to work with. And then I'm going to deglaze with this, let this cook out a little bit, and then I'm going to put my garlic in here. But I just didn't want this to burn because it's getting dark. And if I'm going to check my chicken, if it's not all the way cooked, there's a couple of thick pieces, but most of them, all of them are cooked. There's a couple of pieces I'm going to I have a question about, but if it's not, I'll just cook it in the sauce, no big deal. And you can add garlic, you can add onions, you can add whatever you like. And this is, yeah, I probably should have had my fire a little bit lower. But we tasted the chicken, it tastes awesome even without the salt. And I turned the sauce off. It doesn't have to be too thick. It's going to cook some more in the pot. But don't forget, you have to clean this pot, so you want to deglaze it well. So I'm going to basically just keep doing this. This chicken stock is going to evaporate And I'm going to leave this olive oil that I added in here. Make sure I can see my pan looks good now. Let this chicken stock cook. And turn my fire down again. And I think I think I'm going to add some of my garlic now. That's a little piece of chicken that I left in. No, I'll be back. I'm putting my garlic in a second. Take a little break, but I turn my heat back on. And now I added just a little bit more olive oil. I'm going to add all this garlic, or most of it. That's quite a bit. That's probably a whole head of garlic. I'm going to put this on medium and just kind of cook this garlic a little bit. I don't want to burn it or anything, but just want a lot of garlic flavor. You want to make sure you stir it. You don't want it to burn. Cook that for a couple of minutes. And I'm going to add just a pinch of this sofrito. I really like the flavor of this. Just a couple teaspoons. And just a tiny bit of onions. This is actually an onion. This is an onion and a jalapeno, and I'm just going to add just a pinch. Because I really want the garlic flavor to be the most prevalent. This recipe is easy. It's just a little food prep that you have to do. Unless, like I said, you buy the peeled garlic already. So let me cook this a couple of minutes, and let me show you the chicken is right here. And it tastes good already, even without the salt. We'll cook this for a few minutes, and I'll return. The garlic is cooked nicely, and it's I cooked it for about 5 minutes, but it smells so good. So basically, I think I'm going to take the sauce, and I'm going to pour some in here. Actually, I'm going to pour it all in here. No, I'm kind of just, and it's still a little bit damp, but that's okay. I'm going to cook it down just a pinch in here. Turn my fire to medium-low. Give this a stir. And I was thinking about adding more chicken stock to have, but I think I'm going to leave it like this for right now. And now we're going to add the chicken in. See, it smells so good. You can see the garlic in it. Okay, let's put the chicken in. And we're going to make sure we coat both sides of the chicken with the sauce. The chicken shrunk up a little bit compared to what it looked like before. Actually, it shrunk up quite a bit. See, it's already thickening up a little bit. It's wonderful. And you kind of add as much sauce as you like. Okay, that's all the chicken. So now I'm going to just take my tongs and kind of turn it over, upside down, whatever. Yeah, look, it's already getting thicker. It's going to be so good. Let's see, and you get it as thick as you like. I think that's probably as thick as I want it. So I'm going to turn my heat off. Make sure my chicken's coated. And you could cook the chicken a little bit longer in the sauce if you like. That looks so good though. Okay, now all we need are a little bit of green onions. Oh, I'm turning my fire back on to cook those. I'll be right back. There's the rice. I've just put a little salt, turmeric, black pepper, 1 cup of chicken stock.
It looks off color on camera, but it's like
we put some peas in it. It's really, really good. Sometimes we put turmeric in it, but the rice pot, I tell you, it makes perfect rice every time. this little rice pot, and I think it was like $20. I'm cutting the chicken up so I can take a bite for you guys. But this turned out so well. I'm so happy because it was my first time making it. So let's take a little bite of chicken, and I put just a little bit on a sauce on my rice. I'll probably put more though. So let's just take. I should have got a spoon. Anyway. The garlic just does something magical when you cook it that way. And the sauce turned out just right. It's not too salty, it's not too sweet. It's delicious. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like this recipe. I hope it gives you some ideas. And like I might try to start cooking more chicken thighs. And I know we've been cooking a lot of chicken lately. But we'll move on soon. Because I just used up all my cell chicken. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it, and if you enjoy recipes like this, subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you soon, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.